Okay, this is College Algebra, Unit 1, Note 6, Multiplying Polynomials. So let's start with two vocabulary words. We have a binomial. A binomial is a polynomial with two terms. So for example, x and 4, if I add them together, it becomes a binomial, x plus 4. A trinomial is a polynomial with three terms. So for example, x squared, 5x, and 3, if I use operations to connect them, becomes a trinomial. So let's look at some examples. So this first one is just going to be a term times another term. So we are kind of reviewing what we did in the previous notes. So remember, if we have coefficients, so 3 and 4, we follow the operation. So this is 3 times 4. Okay. Then we write our base, which is x. And remember, if we don't see an exponent, this is 1. So if we're multiplying, we add the exponent. So this becomes 1 plus 2. So really, this is 12 times x to the third power. Okay, same with number 2. We look at the coefficients. So this is 4 times 2, which is 8. We write our x because it's the common base. I look at my exponents and I add them since I'm multiplying. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So 8x to the fourth power. Okay. Number 3, we have 2x, parentheses, x plus 5. This tells us we need to distribute the 2x. And remember, to distribute means to multiply. So this is the same as saying 2x times x plus 2x times 5. Well, 2x times x, okay, it has a coefficient of 1 in the front and the exponents are 1. So this is the same as saying 2 times 1, which is 2, and then x to the power of 1 times x to the power of 1 is x to the power of 1 plus 1, which is 2. And then for the next one, notice how we only have coefficients here. So 2 times 5 is 10. And since the x is there, I'm just going to bring it down. So that's my answer. Okay, same with this one. I'm going to distribute the 3a. So this becomes 3a times a, which is 3a squared, and 3a times 6, which is 18a. So plus 18a. Notice I am not able to combine like terms because one is a squared and the other is just a. They are not like terms, so this would be my answer. Number 5, okay, notice how we just went from two terms being multiplied, a term times a binomial. Now this is a term times a trinomial. So we're still going to distribute the 3x inside. So this becomes 3x times x squared plus 3x times 2x plus 3x times negative 4. Notice how I'm putting that negative 4 in parentheses so it does not get confused with the subtraction sign. So this becomes 3x to the third power plus 6x squared minus 12x, because 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. So this is my answer. Same thing in example 6. I'm going to distribute the negative 2m, and I need to make sure that I distribute the entirety of negative 2m. The sign will go with it. So I have negative 2m times m squared plus negative 2m times 4m. Anytime I have a negative, it's just safe to put it in parentheses. Okay, plus negative 2m times negative 6. Well, this becomes negative 2m cubed minus 8m squared plus 12m. That is my answer. Notice how even though they are all m's, they have the same base, they don't have any matching power, so we can't combine any terms together. Okay, number 7, we have a binomial times a binomial. That means we are going to take the first term and distribute it in, and then take the second term and distribute it in. So we have x times x plus x times 5 plus 3 times x plus 3 times 5, color-coded for your benefit. Okay, so red is following the red arrows, blue following the blue arrows. Simplifying this, x times x is x squared, x times 5 is 5x, 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 5 is 15. Notice that we can now combine like terms. We have a 5x and a 3x. When we add together, gives us a x. So if we bring everything else down, we get our answer of x squared plus ax plus 15. Okay, here's another binomial times a binomial. So I'm going to first distribute the x, then distribute the 4. So I have x times x plus x times 2 plus 4 times x plus 4 times 2. This becomes x squared plus 2x plus 4x plus 8. I have like terms, 2x and 4x. So I have x squared plus 6x, because that's what happens when we add them together, plus 8, and that's my answer. Okay, number 9, we're getting a little harder here. So now we have a binomial times a trinomial. So we're still going to distribute that first term xn, but we need to make sure it's going to all 3 terms. Then we're going to distribute the 2 inside, making sure it goes to all 3 terms. So we have x times x squared plus x times 3x plus x times 4 plus 2 times x squared plus 2 times 3x plus 2 times 4. So simplifying this, I have x times x squared, which is x cubed, x times 3x, which is plus 3x squared, x times 4, which is plus 4x, 2 times x squared, which is 2x squared, 2 times 3x, which is 6x, and 2 times 4, which is 8. Now I look through my problem and make sure I don't have any like terms, and if I do, I am combining them. So I have x squareds and x's. So this is x cubed plus 5x squared plus 10x plus 8. I added the coefficients of each one together and got my answer. Okay, let's look at number 10. Last one, number 10. So we have a trinomial times a trinomial, okay, which means I'm doing the same thing, but now I have to multiply 3 different terms in. So that is my arrows for x squared. Now I have to distribute the x inside, and I need one additional color to distribute the 1 inside. So I have x squared times x squared plus x squared times 2x plus x squared times 3 plus x times x squared plus x times 2x plus x times 3, and then distribute the 1 plus 1 times x squared plus 1 times 2x plus 1 times 3. And now I combine it all together. So x squared times x squared is x to the 4th. X squared times 2x is plus 2x cubed. X squared times 3 is plus 3x squared. X times x squared is plus x cubed. X times 2x is plus 2x squared. Plus x times 3 is plus 3x. 1 times x squared is x squared. 1 times 2x is 2x. And 1 times 3 is 3. So going through here, I'm going to find all my like terms. So the cubes, my squareds, and my x's. And so I have x to the 4th plus 3x cubed, adding 2 and 1 together, plus 3x squared, 2x squared, and 1x squared give me 6x squared, plus 3x and 2x give me 5x, and then bring down that plus 3. This is my answer.